Just do it. Don't try. Just do it. Develop a plan, develop a strategy to implement the plan, and then do it. It's that simple. And just about everything can be accomplished with that mindset. That's how I got through college. When I got out of the service, I didn't plan on ever going, but I just made a decision. I'm going to get a degree, bachelor's degree. I didn't know what in. I felt inside that I was too dumb to get through college. Um, but when I got out, I just made the decision. I was married, had a household, have to earn to provide, that kind of a thing. So I got a job that would allow me to pay the bills as well as have the flexibility, the morning off, 8 o'clock until noon. That's when I went to class every semester. And I got out on time. Never dropped a class. But my mentality was just do it. You set out to get the degree, so get it. And it just in dealing with people over the years, I've seen where people will use the word try. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do that. Show you just a little example. I've got my visual aid. It's just a little silver coin. But you may want to use this. I didn't come up with it. I think it was one of these self-help guys back in the 80s or 90s who gave me this little demonstration. But I've used it over the years, and it's come in handy. I've even seen it have some effect. So it may be something that you want to keep in mind or use, but it goes a little something like this. Hit it. I put a coin or a dollar, visual aid. You see, put it in my hand, and when somebody tells me try, I just okay, well, here's this dollar. Try to take it. So what they'll do, just in case you can see it, what they do is, generally speaking, they'll kind of come over and just pick it up. And then I say, no, put it back. I said, try to take it. So now they get this little confused look on their face, and they will come and take it again. I said, no, put it back in my hand. Now, try to take it. And now at this point, they're looking mighty confused, and they're questioning. So what they will generally do at that point is their hand will kind of hover over it. And I say, try to take it. And they're, well, I can't try. I'm either going to take it or I'm not. Point made. Either you're going to do a thing or you're not. There's no try. I mean, in the service, we're going to go on a 20-mile, adventure walk with packs on. You don't try to do it. You just put the pack on and you start walking. You do it. Occasionally, somebody may pass out along the way. You just drop to the side of the road unconscious, and somebody will come along and pick you up. But you just do it. And so that's something to keep in mind. If that's not a challenge that you face, there are a lot of others that face it. So that little demonstration, it can come in handy. But again, I don't want to, I can't take credit for that. I actually got that, from someone else. But I've used it several times, and it's been effective, and I've seen results, particularly in young people. When you provide that little demonstration. I once asked, as an older gentleman where I used to live, and every time I'd see him, he's decked out. He's probably over 80. but he's always decked out in these three-piece suits with his cool Papa hat on that perfectly matches his suit. And he's just known in the neighborhood, a solid individual. Um, One day I had an occasion to talk to him, and I do this when I get a chance to talk to someone older like that. That would. So I asked him. I says, what is it? What if I'm a younger man. I think at the time 40, 45. And if there was one thing that one piece of advice that you could give me, sir, what would it be? And we were sitting down. He looked at me and he said, well, if you're going to do a thing, do a thing. That's what he said. If you're going to do a thing, do a thing. Don't put a thing off. Do it today. So as a part of that, don't try. Just do it. Keep this in mind also. You can begin anything today. I want to start a multi-billion-dollar, I don't know, whatever kind of a thing, corporation. Well, I don't have the money. You've got a pen, don't you? Or you can get a hold of a pen. I'm guessing if you ask someone, they will give you a pen. You may need to go through 2 or 3 people, but you can get a pen. A tablet, just a regular legal pad. The tablets. What are they? $2, $3 in any store just about? Again, you can ask someone and they can give it. But if you've got $5, that should take care of the pen and that should take care of the tablet. You can begin any project now. Begin working on the plan, you see. But if you're not willing to do that, something today, then sometimes we fool ourselves. I mean, I did for a long time. This whole concept that I'm trying to put together now, you see? And that's my problem with it, is that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm dealing with. But I don't know anything about building a website. It took me 2 days looking at videos and making mistakes just to create a YouTube channel. And then the first one that I created, I actually made a video. I made several, got comfortable, uploaded the thing so it was in the YouTube world. I chickened out. I pulled that thing down and got rid of the YouTube channel. Kid you not? I did that. So even for me, I have to keep this in mind for myself. So it's just something, if that's not a particular challenge that you face, it's something that you can use to help other people who are facing that challenge, because it's a lot of us out there on different things. Now I've made a decision. I'm going to start an accompanying website, Survive Unplugged. So I pencil and paper. I don't know how to build a website, but I've got the thing on paper, like how I want the page to look. But I'm telling you, I watched probably 5 at least, of these how to launch a website in 10 minutes. These guys, these techie guys, they literally do it in 10 minutes. They've got some kind of a basic website up and running, all the way from purchasing the domain name to a live website. It took me, I want to say 4 days. I just finished with the technicians on the phone late yesterday afternoon, about 6 o'clock. And now I have the WordPress uploaded, and I can start building the website. Do I know how to build a website? No. No, I never have. But I'm going to do it. I don't know how wonderful and magnificent it's going to be. But I'm going to do it. I may wind up having to get some help on the back end, but I'm going to do it. I just made a decision. And I think a lot of times that's what we're lacking. One of the things that I found, you may not have that, when I was in my malaise, my period of depression, I would verbalize what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. 6 months later, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, 6 months later, nothing got done. I kid you not. I didn't do anything. And that is totally contrary to how I'd been all the way up to, say, 45. I hit a wall in life. That's not important now, but but and then I just went through a period of, I'd say, 3 years of nothing. A lot of this, but none of this. No action. So now I have to keep faith with myself, keep my promises to myself. So when I say I'm going to do a thing, then I do a thing. And I'm relearning that, in essence, or putting it into effect. Basically, you learn bad habits, you've got to unlearn them, substitute bad habits with good habits. Anyway, don't try, just do it. And if it's a bad thing, obviously try to put it out of your mind. We're talking things that are going to be beneficial to you and to others. So once again, don't try, just do it.